When Rama and Lakshmana learn of this horrific act, they immediately head down to Lanka for vengeance and rescue Sita Devi. During their travels to the south, they are joined by Hanumana and his army of monkeys. With Lanka not being physically attached to India, Hanumana carries Rama and Lakshmana and takes an enormous jump to the other side of the water into Lanka. Lord Rama first attempts diplomacy to get Sita Devi back from Ravana without having any unnecessary bloodshed. However, Ravana, being an evil Rakshas, does not agree to give back Sita Devi, leaving Lord Rama no other choice but to go to war. This battle proved to be excruciatingly difficult, as Ravana is an extremely powerful Rakshas. Although Ravana has always been portrayed as an evil force, however, he was also an extremely knowledgeable person and was a very big devotee of Lord Shiva and Lord Brahma. Through these devotions, he had received several blessings from these two gods. Ravana is often depicted with holding Shiva's trident. Additionally, Brahma had also given him almost immortality by giving him Amrita, a celestial nectar of immortality. With all these combined, this proved to be the biggest battle Lord Rama had faced, lasting several days. During battle, Lord Rama would cut off Ravana's head, only to see another one grow in its place. After several days of this ongoing battle, Lord Rama learns about the Amrita that Ravana has. It is something that Ravana could not consume, so it was stored in a small vessel inside his stomach. Lord Rama prays to Lord Aditya, the sun god, for assistance in this battle, asking for a powerful weapon that he may use to slay this Rakshas. With Lord Rama really being an incarnation of Vishnu, his prayers were answered and he was given the most powerful weapon, the Brahma Astra. As the name describes it, Astra is Sanskrit for weapon. This was a weapon created by Lord Brahma, a weapon only too fitting to use against the special powers that were originally granted by Lord Brahma himself. Lord Rama uses the Brahma Astra to strike against Ravana and finally bringing him down. Although it was a long battle, Lord Rama is able to come out of this battle victoriously and successful in saving his wife Sita Devi. Although he has saved Sita Devi from Ravana, Lord Rama is saddened that he cannot take his wife back with him as he thinks she is no longer pure. Sita Devi assures Lord Rama that she was able to ward off Ravana while in captivity and that she is in fact still pure. To prove her pureness to Lord Rama, Sita Devi performs a Agni Pariksha. This literally translates into test of fire, where when you put anyone into the fire, and then Lord Agni, Lord of Fire, would save them from the fire, testifying their purity. When Sita Devi performs Agni Pariksha, Lord Agni carries her unharmed out of the fire, proving that she was in fact pure. With this test in place, Lord Rama is now able to take her back to throne and head back home. When they return to Ayodhya from their exile victoriously, having slain an evil force, the town is in celebration. The roads leading up to Ayodhya for miles and miles were all lined with diyas, small clay oil lamps. Thus, the beginning of Deepavali, the festival of lights, celebrating the victory of good over evil. Although there are some variances in Deepavali from one area to another, the way it is practiced overall still remains the same. Deepavali is in the month of Ashwin, in the Hindu calendar's 7th month. The Hindus use a lunar-based calendar system which would place Deepavali in October-November area. Deepavali is celebrated for over the course of 5 days. each with a name of its own: Vasu Baras, Dhanteras, Kali, Chaudas, Lakshmi Puja, Anakut, and finally Bhai Dooj. Vasu Baras is the 12th day of Ashwin and is a celebration in honor of cows. Cows to Hindus are a sacred animal and regarded by Hindus as mother. Thus, any celebration towards cows is more a celebration towards mothers and paying their respects towards mothers. Vasu Baras is also the beginning of this 5-day festival. Hindus will start putting a few diyas around the house and start making rangolis. Rangolis are small decorative form of sand paintings made on the grounds outside the house by fine colored powders. Rangolis are used to make your house seem more welcoming so that the gods and goddesses will come and give your home blessings. Dhanteras is the 13th day of Ashwin and signifies wealth. This is an auspicious day for shopping, business dealings, or anything of that sort, and is typically done on this day. With Lakshmi Devi being goddess of wealth and her puja later in these festivities, Hindus usually will at least purchase some kind of gold or silver jewelry. Additionally, to make their homes more welcoming for Lakshmi Devi, Hindus will start making new and bigger rangolis around the house. Kali Chaudas is the 14th day of Ashwin and is spent ridding the house of impurities and evil. With only one more day before Lakshmi Devi is expected to come to your house, every efforts are made to purify the house. Hindus will light 2 specific kinds of diyas, one inside the house and one outside. The one inside the house is a special type of diya where ghee, which is purified butter, is used instead of oil as the fuel for the diya and is placed in front of the deities. This is used because when the diya is burning, it will not give off any black smoke and fills the house with a fresh scent, all believed to fill the house with positive and clean energy. The diya outside is placed on the right in front of the door and is normally a diya using oil as its fuel. With this diya giving off some black smoke and it being outside is thought to be expelling the house of its impurity and negativity. Additionally, with a small diya and a cup of water, they will take 3 circles in clockwise direction around the house and then go down to the closest 4-way intersection from the house, where they will place the diya at the intersection, pour the water around it, and then walk back to the house without talking to anyone. Once all this is done, on top of the usual house cleaning, the house is now said to be completely purified and ready to accept Lakshmi Devi into the house. Lakshmi Puja is the most important day in this festival, as it is on this day that Lakshmi Devi will come to your home to bring prosperity and well-beings. For this day, all the gold that was purchased earlier on Dhanteras is placed in front of the deities, and even more diyas are placed all around the house. And of course, Hindus will worship Lakshmi Devi to welcome Lakshmi Devi into the house. After all this is done, quite possibly the most important part of this night is fireworks. Everyone will be celebrating this day with fireworks outside the house. Anakut, for many Indians, is the beginning of a new year. On this day, all the business people will start new ledger books, spreadsheets, account books, and so on. It is also a day for food, where 56 different kinds of food is prepared for prasad, which is offerings to God. Because Lakshmi Devi had just visited your house on the night before, all the Hindus will go to their friends' homes to give their Deepavali greetings and will be offered some of this prasad. This whole day is typically just spent doing just this.